Your soulmate saying, "This is the message I kept writing and deleting." My child, I have been watching the quiet moments when your true love stares at a glowing screen. They pour out their deepest feelings into a text, only to let it become the message they kept writing and deleting. I know their heart is calling for you, even when their hands are too afraid to press send. You have been feeling a sudden warmth in your chest when you are sitting all alone in the quiet. This is my way of letting you know they are currently drafting the message they keep writing and deleting. I am sending you these small signs to prepare your soul for the day they finally find their courage. Listen to me closely and stay until the very end, because I will soon reveal a specific sign. This sign will show you exactly when the message they keep writing and deleting will finally arrive on your phone. Do not walk away now, because your blessing is closer than it has ever been in your entire life. I know you have carried the heavy weight of past rejection and shed many tears in secret. You must let go of those old wounds so your hands are open for the message they keep writing and deleting. Trust in my divine timing, because I am healing both of your hearts to prepare for this beautiful future. Your true partner thinks of your smile every single night before they close their eyes to sleep. In those quiet hours, they confess their love through the message they kept writing and deleting in the dark. I am gently working on their spirit, giving them the strength to step out of their shadows and claim you. Stay in my presence for just a little while longer to hear the final seal of peace. You need to know the ending of this story so you can recognize the message they kept writing and deleting. Your patience will be fully rewarded if you keep your heart anchored to my comforting voice today. Jesus says, "I have seen how you wake up suddenly in the middle of the night feeling wide awake. In that exact moment, they are far away, staring at the message they kept writing and deleting for you. I wake you so your spirit can silently comfort them while they struggle with their deep fears. They want to tell you how much their life has changed since they first saw your face. Yet, doubt creeps in, turning their honest confession into another message they kept writing and deleting. I am clearing away their doubts right now so that their true voice can finally reach your waiting ears. Do not close this message before the end, because I have a specific blessing to place over your path. This final revelation will give you the exact day they will stop hiding the message they kept writing and deleting. Your future depends on the faith you show by staying with me through these spoken words. You must forgive those who walked away from you and left you feeling completely empty inside. When you release that pain, you make room for the beautiful message they kept writing and deleting. I am asking you to trust my protective hand, for I am shielding this new love from all past sorrow. Every time they erase their words, a tear falls from their eye because they miss you so deeply. The message they kept writing and deleting holds the purest truth of how much they want to build a life together. I am wrapping my love around them to remind them that you are the safest place for their gentle heart. Keep listening to my words, for the final piece of this puzzle is coming very soon. I will soon tell you the exact memory they think about when drafting the message they kept writing and deleting. Hold on to my peace and let my voice guide you safely toward your ultimate romantic blessing. The Lord says, your soulmate is terrified that they might not be good enough for a person as wonderful as you. This fear is the only reason you have not yet received the message they kept writing and deleting. I am speaking courage into their mind daily, reminding them that you will accept them just as they are. You have been remembering strange, out-of-place memories of places you have never actually been to before. These are glimpses of the future you will share once they send the message they kept writing and deleting. I am placing these visions in your mind to keep your hope alive during this season of waiting. Stay with me through the final minute, because the sign I will reveal will shock your spirit. You need this knowledge to prepare your home for the arrival of the message they kept writing and deleting. If you leave now, you might miss the very direction that leads you straight to their waiting arms. It is time for you to stop believing the lie that you are destined to be alone forever. This lie blocks your blessing and delays the delivery of the message they kept writing and deleting. Let my truth wash over you today, confirming that a deep and lasting love is your true destiny. They often type out your name just to look at it on their screen for a few comforting seconds. The simple sight of your name is the beginning of the message they kept writing and deleting. I see their quiet devotion, and I am weaving your two paths together in a way no one can break. Do not miss the ending of this video, for it holds the key to your upcoming joy. The final secret will explain everything about the message they kept writing and deleting in secret. Your heart will find total rest once you hear the promise I have placed at the very end. Jesus says, I have noticed how you sometimes feel a heavy sadness that does not actually belong to you. You are feeling the deep regret they experience every time they erase the message they kept writing and deleting. I allow this connection so you can understand the depth of their struggle and the reality of their love. They want to tell you that you are the only person who makes their soul feel truly safe. Yet they panic, and their beautiful declaration becomes just another message they kept writing and deleting. I am holding their hand right now, steadying their trembling fingers so they can finally reach out to you. Listen all the way to the end, because I am preparing a miracle that you must hear. This miracle is tied directly to the moment they finally send the message they kept writing and deleting. Your patience in watching will be the seed that grows into the most beautiful relationship of your life. You have built walls around your heart to stop anyone from ever hurting you again. I am asking you to lower those walls so you can receive the message they kept writing and deleting. Trust that I have tested their character, and I promise they are worthy of your precious and tender heart. They have a picture of you saved that they look at when the loneliness becomes too much. Looking at your face is what prompts them to start the message they kept writing and deleting. I am blessing that picture to be a bridge that connects their lonely room to your loving home. Stay close to my voice, because the final blessing will break every chain of doubt in your life. You must hear the closing prayer to unlock the truth behind the message they kept writing and deleting. Give me just a few more minutes of your time, and I will give you a lifetime of peace. The Lord says, My precious child, your true partner was crying last night while thinking about their future without you. That deep fear of losing you inspired the message they kept writing and deleting through their tears. I wiped their eyes and whispered your name into their spirit to give them lasting comfort. Have you noticed certain numbers repeating in your life, like on clocks or passing signs on the road? Those are my markers, counting down the days until you receive the message they kept writing and deleting. I use these numbers to show you that divine timing is always working perfectly behind the scenes. Wait for the end of this message, for I will tell you the exact number to look for tomorrow. This number will be the final confirmation that the message they kept writing and deleting is finally on its way. Do not let distraction steal this crucial piece of divine guidance away from you right now. You must stop looking back at the people who treated your gentle love like it was worth nothing. Those past failures were just lessons to prepare you for the message they kept writing and deleting. Release the bitter memories today, so your soul is completely light and ready for true romance. They sit in silence and wonder if you ever think about them during your busy day. This uncertainty is why their bold words turn into the message they kept writing and deleting. I am going to send them a dream tonight to prove that you are waiting for them too. Hear my words until the very last second, because a massive shift is coming to your life. The final revelation will perfectly explain the deep meaning of the message they kept writing and deleting. Your soul needs this final truth to find the absolute peace I have promised to you. Jesus says, your soulmate is afraid that you might have already moved on and found someone else to love. This agonizing thought is what makes them abandon the message they kept writing and deleting. I am calming their anxious mind, assuring them that I have saved your heart entirely for them. You sometimes hear a faint voice whispering your name when you are completely alone in a silent room. That is the spiritual echo of their voice reading aloud the message they kept writing and deleting. I carry their voice on the wind to remind you that true love is searching for you. Do not leave before the final minute, because I have a secret sign reserved only for you. This sign is going to trigger the exact moment they send the message they kept writing and deleting. Staying here proves your faith and tells heaven that you are truly ready for your soulmate. I want you to take a deep breath and blow away all the stress of your past mistakes. You are entirely worthy of the beautiful confession hidden in the message they kept writing and deleting. Trust that my grace has washed you clean, making you the perfect partner for this specific person. They often imagine what it will feel like to finally hold your hand in the warmth of the sun. This daydream is the fuel behind every version of the message they kept writing and deleting. I am taking their beautiful daydreams and turning them into the solid reality of your shared future. Stay with me until the closing prayer, because it contains the power to change your destiny. You will finally understand the mystery of the message they kept writing and deleting when you hear the end. Your greatest blessing is waiting for you in the final words of this divine encounter. The Lord says, my child, there is a draft saved in their phone that contains their deepest, most honest feelings. It is the ultimate version of the message they kept writing and deleting out of pure nervousness. I have seen the exact words, and they are more beautiful than anything you have ever read. You have experienced sudden bursts of joy out of nowhere, making you smile for absolutely no reason. This happens because their soul finds peace whenever they draft the message they kept writing and deleting. I let you feel their temporary relief to keep your own heart hopeful and full of light. Hold on until the very end, because I am going to reveal exactly what their message says. Knowing this secret will prepare you for the day they finally send the message they kept writing and deleting. Do not skip ahead, because the journey of hearing this truth is vital for your spirit. You must completely forgive yourself for the times you accepted less love than you actually deserved. I allowed those trials so you would know the true value of the message they kept writing and deleting. Empty your heart of regret today, and let my pure love fill every broken space inside you. They wake up in the morning and their very first thought is always about your beautiful face. This morning routine inevitably leads to another message they kept writing and deleting before they start their day. I am guiding their morning thoughts to give them the bold courage they need to take action. Keep listening, because the final blessing I will speak over you is the most important part. This ending will unlock the spiritual block holding back the message they kept writing and deleting. You owe it to your own future to stay and receive the full measure of my grace. Jesus says, your true love feels a heavy ache in their chest whenever they see other happy couples holding hands. This loneliness drives them to start typing the message they kept writing and deleting in desperate hope. I am using that ache to push them closer to the moment they finally reveal their truth. You have caught the scent of a familiar perfume or cologne when no one else was actually around. This is a physical sign that they are actively typing the message they kept writing and deleting. I use your senses to prove that the spiritual bond between you two is incredibly strong. Stay here with me until the end, because the upcoming revelation will completely change your perspective. I will tell you the exact time of day they normally draft the message they kept writing and deleting. Missing this secret means missing a vital piece of the beautiful story I am writing for you. I ask you to surrender all your desperate attempts to control how and when love will arrive. When you let go, you create a clear path for the message they kept writing and deleting. Trusting me means believing that I am orchestrating the perfect moment for your paths to cross forever. They often practice what they will say to you by speaking to the empty walls of their room. Every spoken word is just a rehearsal for the message they kept writing and deleting on their phone. I hear their practice, and I smile because I know how happy they are going to make you. Do not let your attention wander away, because the final seal of peace is approaching very soon. This seal will guarantee the safe delivery of the message they kept writing and deleting. Your heart will thank you for staying faithful and listening to my voice all the way through. The Lord says, my precious child, they have told their closest friend about you and the intense feelings they hide. They even showed their friend the message they kept writing and deleting to ask for some advice. I am using their friends to encourage them and push them towards sending it to you. Have you been feeling unusually tired, needing more sleep than you normally do during the day? Your spirit is resting to gather strength for the arrival of the message they kept writing and deleting. I am providing this rest so you are completely alert and ready when your new life begins. Wait for the closing moments, because I am going to reveal a secret about their first date plans. This plan is secretly hidden within the message they kept writing and deleting on their glowing screen. You must hear this to fully grasp the incredible depth of their commitment to your shared future. You need to release the false belief that true love only happens for other people and never for you. This negative thought acts like a shield, blocking the message they kept writing and deleting. Drop this shield right now, and claim the beautiful romance that I have specifically designed for you. They listen to sad love songs just to feel closer to the pain of missing you so much. Every lyric reminds them of the message they kept writing and deleting in the silence of their room. I am changing their song from sadness to joy, preparing a new melody for your shared life. Stay anchored to my voice today, because the ending contains a prayer of extreme protective power. This prayer will surround and protect the message they kept writing and deleting from any delay. Your simple act of listening is the key to unlocking this powerful blessing over your life. Jesus says, "Your soulmate worries that they are not financially or emotionally stable enough to offer you a good life." This noble fear is exactly what creates the message they kept writing and deleting every single weekend. I am blessing their work and their mind, building their foundation so they can confidently claim you. You sometimes feel a phantom buzz in your pocket, checking your phone when there is no new notification. This is your spirit anticipating the moment they finally send the message they kept writing and deleting. I allow this to happen to keep you watchful, knowing that the real notification is coming soon. Listen closely to the end, because I will reveal the exact emotion they feel when thinking of you. Knowing this will help you respond perfectly to the message they kept writing and deleting. Turn away all distractions, for this is a holy moment designed strictly for your emotional healing. I know you have felt forgotten by me during the long years of sitting in complete silence. But I was silently working on the heart behind the message they kept writing and deleting. Trust that my silence was never absence, but rather the quiet work of preparing a masterpiece. They often dream about the first time they will finally be able to look into your eyes. These vivid dreams make them wake up and start the message they kept writing and deleting again. I send these dreams to fuel their desire, making their need for you stronger than their fear. Keep your focus here, for the final blessing is going to wash away years of your hidden sorrow. It is the final push needed to release the message they kept writing and deleting into your life. Your patience is a beautiful offering that I am about to reward with total and complete joy. The Lord says, "My child, they have bought a small item that reminded them of you, and they keep it close. They hold this item while staring at the message they kept writing and deleting in the dark. I guided their hand to buy it as a physical promise of the love they will soon offer. You have experienced moments where time seems to slow down, making everything feel strangely calm and quiet. This happens when they are intensely focused on drafting the message they kept writing and deleting. I synchronize your spirits in these quiet moments to build a bridge between your two distant hearts. Stay with me for the remaining time, because I have an incredible truth to share about your future. This truth is the foundation of the message they kept writing and deleting with shaking hands. If you close this now, you delay the beautiful understanding that your soul desperately craves today. You must stop comparing your love life to the perfectly staged stories you see from other people. Your unique story involves the careful crafting of the message they kept writing and deleting just for you. Trust that your personal love story will be far more authentic and beautiful than anything you see. They constantly replay every conversation you ever had, searching for clues that you might love them too. This endless searching is what inspires the message they kept writing and deleting in their notes app. I am giving them total clarity, removing all their doubts so they can finally move forward confidently. Do not walk away before the final words, because a massive wave of peace is coming to you. This peace will instantly confirm everything about the message they kept writing and deleting in secret. Let my voice be the guiding light that leads you to the end of your long wait. Jesus says, your true love feels a deep sense of guilt for taking so long to finally reach out. This guilt makes them overthink, resulting in the message they kept writing and deleting out of pure frustration. I am washing away their guilt, telling them that it is never too late for true love. You have been seeing a specific bird or animal cross your path repeatedly over the last few weeks.